Hi everyone. This is a chapter from David Bach's book, Start Late, Finish Rich. Now you can see the next wave of millionaires is being created at home. That's what he's talking about in this particular chapter. The next wave of millionaires is being created at home. In a second, you will see my face come on camera, and we're going to speak about that. Start late, finish rich, David Bach. You can see there's a little bit of a glow, but David Bach. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and many other multi-millionaires and even a few billionaires have said words about David Bach and recommendations that, let's be honest about, far outweigh what I would say at this point. And you might say, well, why should I listen to you? You're not a multi-millionaire, Albert Torcaso. I look good right now, don't I? I do, don't I? Why should you listen to Albert Torcaso? I'll tell you why. You should listen to Albert Torcaso because Albert Torcaso is doing his research and learning from some of the wealthiest people on the planet. You should listen. Why? Because you have a dream. You have a dream that you threw down the toilet, but you still have the dream. That's why you listen. Let me give you a little heads up on something. There are multi-billionaires on this planet. There are some people probably getting ready to approach trillionaire. Now, you may not believe that, but trust me, it won't be too long in the future. You're going to find out we have the globe's first ever trillionaire. Yes, I said trillion with the T. One man or one woman will be the world's first or the earth's first trillionaire. That book, Start Late and Finish Rich, you get that book, you follow it, you listen to a lot of things I ask you to do, you follow that, you will have more money than you ever had in your life if you do the work. Now, you need to ask yourself a second question. Once you have all that money, is it just going to be for you to waste it? Is it going to just be so you can have fun for yourself and your family and everybody else? Forget about it. You need to have more because it's going to feel empty if you don't. But that book also says a couple other things. It says basically you need to start your own business. Yeah, a second income, a second stream of income. But you know what that book says? If you can save $10 a day, you can definitely retire rich. $10 a day. You can start late and still have almost $700,000 by the time you retire. As a matter of fact, sorry about that. As a matter of fact, if you have an employer that has a 501k, I'm not 501k, 401k and all that fun stuff, you'd be in better shape. So why should you listen to me, David Bach, or anybody? You shouldn't. You should listen to you. You remember those dreams you used to have? Do you know why you play the Powerball when it gets high? You know, you might play the Powerball when it's a couple 100 million, mega millions or whatever. But why are you doing it? Because there's greatness in you. And you want to use that money to help yourself and help people and veterans, animals, whatever it is. But you've been in prison. Financial prison. And that prison is just as real as the physical one that people that have broken the law are in. Make no mistake, you're in prison. If you're not, if you disagree with me, that you're not in prison, 412-559-2731. Call me up. Tell me you're not in prison. But there's a key to get out of that prison, and a permanent key. I mean, a permanent way. Reading those books or starting it. Listening to Les Brown or Tony Robbins or Anthony Robbins or Zig Ziglar or myself, and taking action and starting your own businesses or joining me in mine. All of these moves can help you guarantee that you can retire rich. Oh, and I said guarantee. I can't guarantee you'll make money in the business that you open. I can't guarantee that you'll make money in the business when you join with me, because it's your actions that's going to make it happen. But I can guarantee that if you do the things that David says, that other people say, yeah, you will retire rich. So now you're in a kind of a Pandora's box. Now you can't use the excuse that you can't get ahead, because you can. Now, I just put you on notice. The rest of your life, you do not have an excuse. The rest of your life. Now, if you're thinking about pointing fingers at me and saying, well, what are you doing? Well, let me put it to you this way. There's going to come a day when I have top of the line videos, not only in content, but in aesthetics, that I can hire crews from movie companies, film crews. You don't think that's going to happen? Well, let me just tell you one thing. If you are that person that's a betting woman or a betting man, I suggest you bet on a few people. First of all, bet on God loving you, because God does. Bet on the fact that there is a God, because there is. Bet on the fact that I spiritually love you. And bet on the fact that if you will take the action, you will succeed. That if you will do it, you will succeed. And those are bets that you will win every time.